So in these weeks leading up to Easter Sunday, I have been reading through the book of Luke. And last night I was in Luke chapter 23 near the end of the book where Jesus is on trial with Pilate. And Pilate doesn't know what to do with Jesus. And finally, he learns that Jesus is from Galilee. And there's another ruler, Herod, that rules over Galilee. And so Pilate tries to kind of pass the buck over to Herod. So Jesus gets sent over to Herod. And Herod, he has heard some things about Jesus. At one point, he even thinks Jesus might be John the Baptist raised from the dead. But this is the part I wanted to read in Luke 23, verse 8. It says, when Herod saw Jesus, he was greatly pleased because for a long time he had been wanting to see him. Okay, cool. He wanted to see Jesus, but then from what he had heard about him, he had hoped to see him perform a sign of some sort. So there we have it. Herod, he wanted to see Jesus because he wanted Jesus to do some kind of miracle for him. And it made me think, I was just kind of struck by that idea. And it made me think, when do I want Jesus to just perform for me? Now, no, it doesn't mean that it's bad to pray for things. It doesn't mean that, it's wrong to want Jesus to move in some way. But this is one thing I thought about a lot over the past couple of years. Do I want Jesus, or do I want what Jesus can give me? And this is something that I wrestle with continually. I want Jesus. Just Jesus. Not because he could give me stuff, not because I think it's gonna benefit me, but to just be in the presence of Jesus. And I think that is the thing that Herod misses. He had this amazing gift to be in the same room with Jesus. And and all he wanted to do was see Jesus do some kind of magic trick for him. Now it does say that, Herod, he asked Jesus many questions, but Jesus gave him no answer. And again, it's not wrong to ask Jesus questions, but what was Herod's motive here? I think Herod was trying to just have a little bit of fun with Jesus, and it even says that then Herod and his soldiers mocked Jesus and dressed him in a robe and, had their fun. And so as I think about this small little passage of scripture, I want to think about, for me, what do I really want? Do I want to be in the presence of Jesus. Like Mary was earlier in the gospel, Mary and Martha. Mary was just happy to be in the presence of Jesus. Or do I want him to give me something? As I'm thinking about this, there's one other thing that sticks out to me, that Herod wanted some kind of sign, because maybe if he got a sign, then maybe he would believe in Jesus, right? But earlier in Luke, Jesus tells the parable of the rich man and Lazarus, where the rich man is, he dies and goes to this place of torment, which is a whole other thing we can talk about. But for now, just the point where the man, he wants Abraham to go to his brothers and warn them about not making the same mistake that he did. And let me just look up a passage here a minute. Okay, so at the end of that parable, Abraham says, hey, if they do not listen to Moses and the prophets, they will not be convinced, even if someone rises from the dead. And I think that is so ironic that Jesus is about to die and rise from the dead and saying, hey, even when I rise from the dead, people still won't even believe me. So, yes, Herod, he wanted a sign, but is there anything Jesus could have did to really make a believer out of him in that moment? I don't know. Maybe I don't want to discuss anybody, but it just makes me really think about, instead of judging Herod here, which I've done, really take a look at my own life and say, when do I try to only want Jesus for what he gives me, instead of just saying, hey, I want Jesus just to be in his presence. I don't know if that was helpful at all, but that was just something that I was thinking about. Hey, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it.